K-dramas often show incredible and captivating love stories that melt viewers' hearts. But in some cases, the real romances of K-drama actors can be even more unbelievable. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean that these stories always conclude with a happy ending, and in fact some, like the romance between Barbie Shu and DJ Koo, are marked by unspeakable tragedies. DJ Koo is a South Korean singer-songwriter born as Koo Jun-yup in 1969. After impressing the judges during a dance competition in 1990, the young DJ Koo and his best friend Kang Won-rae were signed as backup dancers by Lee Soo-man, who later founded SM Entertainment. After getting some more experience as a dancer and singer, in 1996, DJ Koo and Won-rae moved to a new company and formed a duo called Klon, which immediately achieved a ton of success, not only in Korea but across Asia, becoming pioneers of the Korean wave. Meanwhile, Barbie was born in 1976 in Taipei, Taiwan, and initially entered the entertainment world by filming some commercials as a teenager. Then, she debuted as a singer in 1994, forming the duo SOS with her sister, becoming known by her stage name Big S, which she has sometimes used throughout her entire career. The duo achieved some success in Taiwan, but Barbie wanted to do more and she started working on hosting some local TV shows. At the same time, Barbie was also a huge fan of Klon and was especially fond of DJ Koo. When Klon's popularity was exploding, Barbie publicly proclaimed her love for the duo and even said that she wanted to marry DJ Koo. When Klon came to Taiwan for a concert, Barbie was able to meet DJ Koo for the first time, and then she even interviewed him in 1998 when the duo attended the TV show Barbie was hosting. Privately, Barbie was introduced to DJ Koo by Taiwanese singer Yuki Shu, and the two quickly grew closer and started dating. This was a dream come true for Barbie, who was dating her favorite idol, and it really seemed like a story that came out of a K-drama. Unfortunately, this didn't last. Since DJ Koo was banned from dating by his company, they had to keep their relationship secret, but rumors started to circulate anyway. By the year 2000, the rumors were so prominent that DJ Koo's company canceled his appearance on Barbie's show at the last minute to avoid fueling even more controversy. The news was extremely sudden, and even Barbie was so surprised and heartbroken that she cried while hosting the show. In the end, DJ Koo's agency forced the couple to break up in 2000. After denying everything for over a decade, DJ Koo only admitted the relationship while appearing on a radio program in 2010. After this forced breakup, DJ Koo returned to his music career in Korea, but he soon had to face an even more tragic event. In November 2000, his bandmate Won-rae was involved in a motorcycle accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. DJ Koo's company asked him to go solo since he was very popular, but he refused out of respect for his friend. When Won-rae was finally able to move by himself in a wheelchair, the duo made a short-lived return in 2002. Over the following years, DJ Koo moved to a solo career and reunited with Won-rae again every once in a while. In 2006, he took his current stage name, starting a successful career as a DJ and music producer. Meanwhile, Barbie continued to host TV shows and made her acting debut in 2001 as the female lead in the Taiwanese drama Meteor Garden. This series, which was based on the same Japanese manga that inspired the K-drama Boys Over Flowers, became a huge success across all of East Asia and catapulted Barbie to international fame. Barbie's impressive performance as a debuting actress earned her the praise of critics and fans and led her to move her career from singing to acting. Over the following years, Barbie took on leading roles in various popular Taiwanese series, most notably the drama Mars in 2004 and also in several movies, while still often working as a TV show host. While her popularity was growing, she also became known for her turbulent personal life, and she had various high-profile relationships with famous celebrities in Taiwan, such as actor Blue Lan and singer Vic Cho. Barbie eventually got married to Chinese businessman Wang Xiaofei in November 2010, just a few months after meeting him at a friend's gathering. They held a star-studded wedding ceremony in March 2011 and went on to have 2 children, a daughter born in 2014 and a son born in 2016. Everyone thought they were a happy family, but the reality was very different. Over the years, the relationship between Barbie and Xiaofei fell apart as they both accused each other of infidelity. By 2021, their wedding was collapsing, and Xiaofei wrote several social media rants complaining about Barbie's behavior and claiming that she was preventing him from seeing their children. Meanwhile, Barbie shared photos allegedly showing Xiaofei hanging out with other women and accused him of physically attacking her multiple times, even when she was pregnant. She even claimed that she was pregnant with a 3rd baby, but Xiaofei's hits allegedly caused her to suffer a miscarriage. After Xiaofei insulted Taiwanese people on social media, she decided that she had enough and started processing her divorce from him. This ugly split became final in November 2021, but the legal battle over the divorce agreement continued for years. This was certainly a difficult time for Barbie, but it unexpectedly led her to rekindle a past romance. Following the divorce, DJ Koo reached out to Barbie by calling her phone number, which had remained unchanged for over 20 years. After they reconnected, they immediately fell in love once again. With DJ Koo in Korea and Barbie in Taiwan, this was initially a long-distance relationship, but DJ Koo decided that he didn't want to waste any more time, so he proposed to Barbie and she accepted. They signed their marriage certificate in February 2022, just 3 months after Barbie's divorce and while she was still in Taiwan. Their first in-person meeting in over 20 years only happened in March, when DJ Koo visited Barbie in Taiwan. Later, they decided to move in together, and they lived with Barbie's children. DJ Koo announced his marriage, and he told the crazy story behind it on social media, and fans were very happy that the couple could finally stay together. The unbelievable story of how Barbie and DJ Koo managed to rekindle their love after being separated for over 20 years gained a lot of attention online, and it seemed like after they both suffered from countless tragedies, the couple finally got their happy ending. Unfortunately, this wasn't the case, and after almost 3 years of living together as a happy family, tragedy struck once again. During the 2025 Lunar New Year holidays, Barbie went on vacation to Japan with her family, and during this trip, she contracted the flu and then pneumonia. Her condition worsened extremely quickly, and she tragically passed away on February 2nd. In recent years, Barbie has suffered from various health issues and has had a long history of epilepsy and heart disease, which has led her to be hospitalized various times. Just a few months earlier, Barbie had shockingly confessed that she had actually suffered 2 miscarriages, one in 2011 and another in 2018, and this caused her severe physical and mental suffering. Despite this unimaginable pain, she still continued with her activities, but her physical and mental condition never truly recovered, and even years later, she struggled to talk about it. While many already knew that her health wasn't in the best condition, her sudden passing came as a total shock to fans and colleagues of Barbie. Shortly before the news was confirmed, rumors started to circulate about a Taiwanese celebrity passing away in Japan, and when Barbie's ex-husband changed all his social media profile pictures to an all-black photo, many started to connect the dots, and netizens began being concerned about Barbie. Others instead didn't believe that the news was about her, since only a few days earlier, her family had shared pictures and videos of themselves dancing with Barbie. Unfortunately, the rumors were true, and when Barbie's family confirmed that she had passed away as a consequence of contracting pneumonia, this news became the most talked about topic on Chinese social media. Countless fans mourned the passing of Barbie, and many pointed out how just a few weeks earlier, she had shared a picture with her husband and her family in which she looked perfectly happy and healthy. While fans and friends of Barbie were saddened and heartbroken, no one had to feel more pain than DJ Koo, who entered a deep state of grief. A Korean media outlet reached out to him to confirm if the news of Barbie's passing was real, and he responded that it was indeed true. When asked about his feelings, DJ Koo struggled to hold his pain, and he was only able to say, "I'm not okay." Since then, fans have become increasingly concerned about DJ Koo's condition as he stopped every activity and remained in constant grief. In May, Barbie's family shared a photo in which he looked visibly thinner and almost unrecognizable, and some reports stated that he had lost 12 kilograms since his wife's passing. He was also spotted numerous times sitting next to the tomb of his wife at the cemetery, with local workers reporting that he was visiting the site every day. In September, he made a rare public comment saying that he often dreams of his wife, while Barbie's mother revealed that DJ Koo is working on designing a statue dedicated to Barbie, which he plans to erect for the anniversary of her passing. The story of DJ Koo and Barbie and how they rekindled their love after 20 years just to lose it all is one of the most tragic romances in Korean entertainment, and now netizens only hope that DJ Koo can find some peace. What do you think of this unbelievable romance? Share your opinions down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to find out more about love stories in the Korean entertainment world. Though some love stories are heartbreakingly brief, others remind us of the joy and hope love can bring.
Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin are one of those couples that were just always meant to be. It's almost like they were destined to be together and are each other's soulmate. The first time they met was in 2011 when Ye-jin had a cameo in the show Secret Garden, where Hyunbin had one of the main roles. The cameo was a really small one, and it's oftentimes forgotten, especially since their characters didn't have any interaction on the screen. The first time they properly worked together was in 2017 when they were casted in the action thriller movie The Negotiation. In that movie, Ye-jin played the role of Ha Tae-yoon, a crisis negotiator inspector, and Hyunbin played the role of Min Tae-go, a kidnapper. In August of 2018, their fans were surprised by Ye-jin and Hyunbin doing a photo shoot for Vogue Korea. Although Ye-jin and Hyunbin only filmed one scene together for The Negotiation, it was enough for a strong friendship bond to form between them. After the movie had its premiere, Hyunbin started to appear on Ye-jin's Instagram more often, which sparked the inevitable, the first ever dating rumors. Some of Ye-jin's Instagram posts featured her and Hyunbin trying on cutesy couple filters, which led to some of their fans getting suspicious about their friendship. They also celebrated Hyunbin's birthday while they were actively promoting The Negotiation. The dating rumors came back in January of 2019 when Hyunbin was allegedly seen with Ye-jin and her parents at a restaurant in Los Angeles. At that time, both of the agencies denied the rumors, stating that Ye-jin was on vacation by herself and that her parents were in Korea, and that Hyunbin went overseas for personal business and he was not with Ye-jin. However, then the pictures of them grocery shopping in a store in the States were released, which only fueled the rumors that these two were together. The real breakthrough came when the two reunited for Crash Landing on You. They displayed such great chemistry and connection in the drama that their fans went absolutely crazy over them. In the behind-the-scenes clips of the show, fans could see the two constantly smiling at each other, playfully messing with each other, and bickering as if they were a true couple. Both on-screen and off-screen, the two behaved in a way as if they were meant to be together. After Crash Landing on You aired, the two frequently displayed love and appreciation for one another during the behind-the-scenes clips and press interviews. It seemed like they knew each other incredibly well because Ye-jin had no problem answering for Hyunbin several times, and Hyunbin was always seen looking out for Ye-jin. Every year, Dispatch has a tradition of exposing a couple who has been dating in secret. In 2020, it was announced that the new star couple for 2021 would be the couple everyone was secretly hoping for, Hyunbin and Ye-jin. According to Dispatch, Hyunbin and Ye-jin had been dating for about 8 months at the time when their relationship was revealed, even though they were in countless dating rumors together. In January of 2020, there was a brief rumor that the couple allegedly was getting married in the near future, but we now know that it was just a baseless rumor. As for their evidence, Dispatch released pictures of the couple working out together and them visiting a golf center as well. Reportedly, the couple also often played golf together at a course in Gangwon province, basically whenever they had the opportunity to do so. Dispatch attached some pictures of Ye-jin beside Hyunbin's car following one of their golfing sessions. Several of the couple's close friends also commented on their relationship. One of the acquaintances commented, "It wasn't easy for Son Ye-jin to change her relationship with Hyunbin, but the busier they became more affectionate towards each other." Another one stated, "I think Hyunbin had developed feelings after the drama finished, and when they had to separate, he developed a feeling of longing for her." This huge news was confirmed by their respective agencies, and a few hours after the revelation, Ye-jin posted on her Instagram hinting at her relationship for the first time. For the caption, she wrote, "The new year has arrived. Why am I this embarrassed that the first update from me is about my personal situation and not my work? I'm thankful for meeting a good person, and I will try to work on it well." It seemed that as soon as they became a couple, they could do even more. Just a few weeks after their relationship was announced, Hyunbin and Ye-jin appeared in a commercial together for the Filipino company Smart. What's interesting is that everybody seemed to accept their relationship and started rooting for them. Since their relationship became public, fans have been waiting for the marriage announcement. Just a few moments before another big news regarding the couple was released on February 10th of 2022, Ye-jin shared something that only proved how much they love each other. During Ye-jin's appearance on the show You Quiz on the Block, she was asked the question, "As the nation's first love, who is your first love?" Ye-jin didn't hesitate before she answered, "My current love is my first." Hearing her say that, Ye-jin's fans were hoping even more that these two would tie the knot soon. Their wishes came true that same day when Hyunbin announced that he had asked Ye-jin to marry him through his company's official Instagram. Hyunbin wrote, "There are probably people who have already been expecting this. Yes, I've made the important decision of marriage, and I'm cautiously taking a step into the second chapter of my life. I've made a promise with the girl who has always made me smile to walk together in the future." Their eagle-eyed fans noticed that the picture Hyunbin uploaded of them holding hands featured Ye-jin wearing the same dress that she did during Crash Landing on You. Many people thought that this was a wonderful reference to the beginning of their love. Ye-jin also shared a statement on her Instagram and wrote her thoughts out in Korean and English. She said, "Boy meets girl, recognizes each other in the crowd, promises to build a future together. I couldn't imagine. It happened so naturally, but isn't that destiny? Not everyone might know that Yeon perhaps teased her engagement a few days before it was officially announced. Some of Yeon's fans noticed that she started to follow an account who went by the username @YoungSnapOfficial on Instagram, and it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary if the account didn't belong to a certified wedding photographer whose account was full of magical wedding pictures. Very soon after fans noticed, Yeon quickly unfollowed the account, and those who noticed wondered if Yeon was just trying to get inspiration for her wedding in the future, or if the wedding was already in the works. Hyunbin and Yeon's big day happened on March 31st of 2022, and it's safe to say that this was one of the most anticipated weddings in Korean entertainment history. Their wedding happened at the Aston House belonging to the Grand Walker Hill Hotel. Just by the pictures, it seemed like a gorgeous location for a wedding. The Aston House is a separate residence that overlooks the Han River, and the biggest plus about it is that it isn't easily accessible to guests, so Hyunbin and Yeon enjoyed much needed privacy during their wedding. In the wedding pictures that were released, the couple looked straight out of a fairy tale, and Yeon looked like a real princess. The congratulatory song for their ceremony was chosen to be Give You My Heart, which is part of the soundtrack for Crash Landing on You, once again paying a beautiful homage to the time when it all started. Hyunbin and Yeon's wedding was one that many dream of, and they seriously went all in on their special day. The rent of the location cost them around $12,000, while the floral decorations were almost double the price of the location. It's estimated that Yeon paid around $20,000 for the flowers. The couple also didn't hesitate to spend a couple $1,000s on a security team to ensure that they and their guests were safe and their privacy was protected. This was kind of needed given that their guest list was full of Korea's biggest stars, such as Girls' Generation's Yoona, Gongyu, Jong, and many others. For their honeymoon, it's alleged that the two went to the States, which is where one of their dating rumors started after they were seen at the convenience store together. In June of 2022, another huge news regarding the couple came out and sent the whole internet into a meltdown. Through her Instagram, Yeon announced that she was expecting a baby. This news came almost a month after her agency denied the reports of the actress being pregnant. Yeon wrote in the caption, "I'd like to carefully share some very happy news with everyone. We are expecting a new life in our family. We will protect the precious life that has come to us. I hope you all stay healthy, keeping the things you hold precious in your life close to you." It was reported that their baby would be born sometime in December, but their baby boy was born on November 27th of 2022. Hearing this joyful news, some fans remembered something Hyunbin said around 10 years ago when he appeared in a Korean reality show where he visited Hawaii. During one of the episodes, the actor entered a Foot Locker and spotted some baby shoes. Not only did he say that he's bought some baby shoes to collect them, but he also added that once he has a son, he's going to have him wear adorable shoes. And it finally might become a reality now that he's a proud father to a baby boy. Yeon and Hyunbin are surely going to be great parents, and we wish them nothing but the best in their future.
But theirs wasn't the only relationship that surprised fans. Another couple quietly turned friendship into something more. IU's role in When Life Gives You Tangerines has earned global praise, leading to a lot of interest in her personal life, especially her relationship with actor Lee Jong-suk. But how did their romance begin, and how did they navigate the challenges that came with being in the spotlight together? Before we get to their first meeting, let's first talk about IU's views on relationships and marriage. In December 2011, IU appeared on Happy Together 3 and mentioned that while she might have more opportunities to date as she gets older, she felt like she would eventually get tired of it, meeting people, dating, breaking up, and repeating the cycle. She even said she would prefer to get married as soon as she became an adult. Remember this for later. It'll be another hint showing that she and Jong-suk are truly meant for each other. Long before Dispatch named them the 2023 New Year's couple, IU and Lee first crossed paths in 2012 as they hosted SBS music show Inkigayo together from August to September. However, even though their relationship may seem like a fairy tale now, it didn't begin that way. Back in 2012 and 2013, stories circulated that their dynamic wasn't great, with people speculating that they hardly acknowledged each other once the cameras were off. While the rumors turned out to be fake, there was a bit of truth to it, something that Jong-suk confirmed himself. During a June 2013 episode of SBS Incarnation, Jong-suk was directly questioned about about rumors of tension with IU. He shared that while they didn't talk about personal things, they still had to communicate. He also confessed that IU sometimes annoyed him. To explain, Jong-suk said that Inkigayo was aimed at a younger audience, so everything from their outfits to their expressions had to be simple and playful. He revealed that IU often came up with ideas for themed costumes, suggesting looks like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell or Leon and Matilda from Leon the Professional. While he knew she was just trying to make the show more fun, he admitted he found it a bit frustrating since he wasn't comfortable dressing up. Of all the costumes, the Peter Pan outfit was the one he found the most embarrassing. He explained, because she was such a lovable national sister that everyone liked her, but I was annoyed with her. Over time, they worked through their differences, and Jong-suk admitted that leaving the show was bittersweet because he had grown fond of IU. After they talked things out, he also shared that they stayed in touch occasionally and that he considered her a close friend. After the costume choices, Jong-suk reached out to IU asking why she'd put him in them despite knowing he didn't like dressing up. IU responded by saying she just wanted the best performance and playfully scolded him for discussing it with the writer instead of her. IU also addressed their apparent feud just a month later, stating that she didn't even know that Jong-suk had felt that way. She said, "Jong-suk oppa never said anything to me when we were working together, so I had no idea he felt this way. After I watched that episode, I realized that he really must have not liked the costumes." IU also assured the viewers that she had apologized to him in person afterward. Though Jong-suk once admitted she annoyed him, his fan cafe letter, shared after their relationship was revealed, told a different story. He confessed he had a huge crush on IU at the time and felt disappointed that nothing came of it. According to him, there was something big there, and at times I was bummed that it didn't go anywhere. For a long time, we remained friends. Now let's get to Jong-suk's views on dating and relationships. In February 2014, Jong-suk appeared on SBS Hanbam, where one of the hosts mentioned that they thought he was the kind of person who would make his relationship public. Jong-suk agreed and added, "I actually want to just kind of skip being in a relationship and head straight to marriage." Sounds familiar? Jong-suk also said that if he were to get into a relationship with someone he truly loved, he would want to make the relationship public before the paparazzi took their pictures and released them to the public. He mentioned discussing it with close reporters who told him it was a bad idea and that getting caught would be a better option. Aside from Jong-suk occasionally calling IU one of his closest friends, they didn't have much public interaction. That changed in December 2017 when Jong-suk attended IU's Palette concert in Seoul, right after returning from a schedule in Japan. Then, in December 2021, Jong-suk posted a screenshot of IU's songs My Sea and Epilogue from her album Lilac, which had come out that year, on his Instagram story, adding a crying emoji to the lyrics. Just 2 months later, in February 2022, Jong-suk was featured as the cover star for Elle Korea. In the interview with the magazine, he spoke about IU's song Winter Sleep, revealing that he had been listening to it non-stop and found the lyrics meaningful. He also spoke of wanting to get married, saying that he wanted to live a happy life with his future wife. Jong-suk said, "I've always fantasized about having my own family. I believe there are lots of things to learn for me to maintain a happy, married life, like I could learn cooking, for instance." Jong-suk also shared that his thoughts on his future wife had evolved. While he once had a vague idea of the type of person he wanted to marry, he now knew exactly what he was looking for. Someone smart, strong-willed, and most importantly, cute. Seems like he really hit the mark. In September of the same year, he attended an IU concert once again, being seen in the crowd of her Golden Hour concert at the Seoul Olympic Stadium. That same month, Jong-suk also hosted his fan meeting, Re Jong-suk, at the Blue Square MasterCard Hall in Seoul, where he performed IU's song Meaning of You for his fans. We love a man who's supportive of his girlfriend. Speaking of IU's Meaning of You, it seems like that's a song that's really special to the couple. In October 2022, it was found out that IU had performed the song at the wedding of Jong-suk's younger brother. After quickly greeting Jong-suk, she got on stage wearing a brown button-down shirt and a black skirt and sang Meaning of You. This is when people started suspecting that there was something between the two. While it's normal for celebrities to sing at weddings as a favor to someone, for some it was strange that she was invited to the wedding of Jong-suk's brother. One commenter wrote, "Wow, it's one thing to sing for a friend, but singing for a friend's family is going a level further." However, some people felt the situation was completely normal and thought fans were overthinking it. Given that Jong-suk and IU had been friends for 10 years at this point, it seemed reasonable that they would be close enough to attend each other's family weddings. Plus, with Akmu also performing, many believed Jong-suk simply wanted to do something nice for his brother and invited his idol friends to be a part of the wedding. Those who thought IU and Jong-suk were dating after seeing her at the wedding had no idea that December would reveal their biggest clue yet about their romance. On December 30th, Jong-suk received the grand prize at the 2022 MBC Drama Awards for his role in the K-drama Big Mouth. During his award acceptance, he expressed thanks to those who supported his return to the industry, explaining how this role was his first venture into this genre and how it made him anxious. After thanking the team and his loved ones, he shared his gratitude with someone truly special. Although he didn't name anyone specifically, he shared that there were many worries and struggles he faced after finishing his military service and that this person eased his fears. He went on to say, "At that time there was someone who helped me to find a good direction as a human being and to think positive thoughts. There's something I really wanted to tell that person using this opportunity." In the end, he thanked the person for being so admirable, shared that he had liked them for a long time, and expressed his deep respect and admiration for them. The fact that Jong-suk didn't mention anyone didn't stop the media and fans from speculating who he was talking about. Just the way he addressed the anonymous person made everyone believe that he was talking to his girlfriend or at least confessing his feelings to someone. While his speech left people puzzled and surprised, they were happy for him, believing that the person he spoke about was truly great. Comments on online forums said things like, "Even if it's girlfriend, she seems to be a real good person, seeing how he has so many good things to say to her, and whoever this person is, that person is lucky." The assumptions would be proven correct just a day later when the media outlet Dispatch reported that the two were in a relationship. According to them, Jong-suk flew to Osaka on December 20th, and 4 days later, IU and her brother arrived in Nagoya. They stayed at the luxury Amanemu resort, which Jong-suk personally booked, including a private escort for them. After his fan meeting, Jong-suk flew to Tokyo before returning to Seoul. Dispatch claims he dedicated a week to arranging a quiet, private holiday for them away from the public eye. It was also reported that the two had been dating for about 4 months, and their families were already aware of their relationship, seeing as IU sang at Jong-suk's brother's wedding, and Jong-suk personally invited IU's brother to Nagoya. Following the news, both agencies confirmed the relationship, and then Jong-suk and IU posted heartfelt messages to their fans. In his letter, Jong-suk expressed that he knew the announcement surprised many people. He described IU as someone who listens to his worries and is someone he can rely on even though she's younger than him. He also mentioned that she feels like an older sister at times, someone strong and mature, yet still someone he wants to protect. On the other hand, IU shared her own thoughts, explaining that she and Jong-suk had been colleagues for a long time and their bond had deepened over the years, with both offering each other support. She referred to him as someone reliable and charming, always lifting her up with his genuine encouragement. She also credited her growing confidence and passion for her work to the support of Jong-suk, who has always been there for her in a meaningful way. Ever since the announcement, the two have publicly supported and talked about each other. Jong-suk especially has shared how much IU means to him and how much he adores her, saying her presence gives him strength and that her music has comforted him. He values their long friendship and describes her as the funniest person, adding that her support has helped him through challenges, especially after turning 30. Despite the occasional breakup rumors, they've always been proven false, with Jong-suk attending IU's concerts or offering public support. Though they haven't discussed marriage, everyone's still waiting for that moment when they see the two standing at the altar. As their bond grew, another story was unfolding, one that started with colleagues and turned into something life-changing.
College sweethearts, friends to lovers, secret relationship, Park Shin-hye and Choi Tae-joon have been through every romantic trope in the book, and that's exactly why the relationship sounds like a rom-com. The two will tie the knot next year, and they're also expecting a baby, but I can't let you go on without telling you their love story, from how it started to their current status. This is a very quick introduction to who these two are and why they're such a big thing in Korea right now. If you've ever wondered where you've seen Park Shin-hye, it was probably in one of your favorite dramas. She started her career in 2003 when she appeared in the popular K-drama Stairway to Heaven. Many were impressed by her incredible acting at such a young age, and that paved the way for more projects. Some of her notable works include You're Beautiful, The Heirs, Pinocchio, or Memories of Alhambra. Her gorgeous soon-to-be husband, Choi Tae-joon, was also a child actor. He made his debut in 2001 in the series Piano as a young Jo In-sung. The following year, he quit acting because it started to affect his personal life. Tae-joon made his comeback in 2011 in the drama Padam Padam, and it was followed by more series like The Girl Who Sees Smells, All About My Mom, or So I Married the Anti-Fan. College sweethearts. We've seen cases of actors falling in love on sets many times before, but Shin-hye and Tae-joon actually met long before they got the chance to act together. Everything actually began at Cheonggang University, where they were both alumni of the theater department. I swear, their life is much better than any K-drama love story out there. Shin-hye was a drama and cinema major, while Tae-joon was a theater major. The two also shared friends like EXO's Chanyeol and SNSD Sooyoung. Talk about connections. But surprisingly, they weren't really close at that time, but it changed with the parody film The King of Dramas. It really is surprising that the two have never shared the screen together, except for the film where they develop feelings for each other. Call it fate or a coincidence, but their relationship was literally written in the stars. If you don't believe it, they actually played a couple in that movie. Yes, the scene has Tae-joon holding an injured Shin-hye in his arms, weeping over her as the camera zooms in on a drop of saliva falling onto her face. The very definition of romance, if you ask me. Shin-hye and Tae-joon shippers weren't the only ones to notice the undeniable chemistry between them, and inevitably questioned, is there something more happening between them? Back in 2017, netizens reported sightings of the couple at a convenience store, and reportedly even traveling out of the country together in April for a vacation along with their friends, and visited a national park together in May. A video that surfaced of Shin-hye and Tae-joon from this very vacation overseas showed their close relationship, which raised a lot of questions amongst netizens about whether they were just friends or a couple. But I think we all know the dating rumor drill is just deny, 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 unless Dispatch has pictures or if there's a pregnancy, so it's natural that both of their agencies were swift to deny this rumor. The explanation was that the two were merely college classmates and friends, so they were just hanging out. Fans weren't convinced though, especially when, in the same year, they were quick to notice that the red jacket worn by Shin-hye in a photo was the same jacket Tae-joon had worn in another photo posted a week later. But Shin-hye herself said in an interview that she likes to keep her romantic relationships as private as possible. She stated, "I date in secret. I don't think there's really a need to date publicly. I think it's necessary to separate personal matters from professional matters." Well said, but also kudos to her for actually keeping her word. In the same interview, Shin-hye also shared her thoughts on getting married. Keep in mind that they were dating during this whole thing, so she predicted her future in some way, or at least kinda. She shared that growing up, she dreamed of walking down the aisle and spending her life with the man she loves because of her parents' love story. She also added that if she ever dates someone, it will be a low-key relationship. She jokingly said, "I'll just announce when I'm getting married," and she would have certainly gotten away with it if it weren't for Dispatch. Dispatch almost ruined it. A few months before their relationship got exposed, Shin-hye and Tae-joon got wrapped up in dating rumors again. People just really wanted to see them as an official couple. In March of 2018, a media outlet claimed that Park Shin-hye and Choi Tae-joon have been in a relationship for approximately a year, and that they gradually progressed from close co-workers to lovers. Oh, if they just knew how right they were. But to absolutely no one's surprise, the agencies denied the rumors once again, feeling the need to claim that they were just friends. As if that was enough to convince others. Dispatch had couples in the Korean entertainment industry sleep with one eye open, and Shin-hye and Tae-joon were no exception. No matter how much they tried to keep their relationship undercover, Dispatch had other plans. Right after the agencies denied the rumors, Dispatch decided to make a fool out of them by releasing pictures of Shin-hye and Tae-joon going on dates. According to Dispatch, the two enjoyed an openly public date back in August of 2017. The pictures they shared were from a restaurant in Seoul's Gangdong-gu, owned by none other than Park Shin-hye's parents. And then in February of the same year, the two were spotted by Dispatch again. I mean, I know it's Dispatch's job to stay hidden and all, but how do you get caught slipping twice? Plus, after just denying the rumors? This time, the picture showed Tae-joon showing up to pick up Shin-hye in front of her apartment. So after getting caught 2 times, the couple decided the best thing they should do is go public. And that's exactly what they did. After the pictures came out, the agencies now sang a different tune from before. They stated, "Park Shin-hye and Choi Tae-joon have been close friends, but started seeing each other near the end of last year. They give strength to each other. Please look fondly on the couple who've started to date recently." Based on a report from Korea Portal, some of Tae-joon's closest friends knew about their romantic relationship and that they had gone on low-key hangouts with them. Relationship and friendship goals. Who's doing it like them? Breakup rumors. The relationship wasn't all sunshines and rainbows, so let me tell you why. Due to Tae-joon enlisting in the military in August of 2019 and them never mentioning each other in public since they, like all people, wanted the private parts of their life to stay private, many questioned if the couple was still together. Fans couldn't keep track track of their status, especially since they intentionally kept quiet about the relationship, so they wondered if it had ended as quietly and secretly as it had started. There was also a report that they had broken up in 2019 due to the age difference, but Shin had no time for rumors of this kind. They had been forced to admit that their relationship was true, and now the media insisted that they had broken up? No wonder she wanted to stay quiet about it. At an interview, a reporter asked Park Shin-hye about her relationship status, to which she said, "I never wanted my relationship to go public, but since it's already been publicized, well, we're still doing well." But despite this, and them being spotted together at IU's concert, Love Poem in Seoul, the rumors about their relationship never stopped. I mean, there were rumors of Shin-hye dating her Pinocchio co-star Lee Chong-suk this year. These aren't the first time they've been caught in dating rumors, and were even confirmed to be dating in 2015, but weren't Shin-hye's words enough of a confirmation of hers and Taejoon's relationship? Netizens never stop, I swear. Happily ever after. Dreams really do come true. After 4 years of dating, this power couple decided to take their relationship to a new level. Announcing the big news of their wedding that will take place next year on January 22nd in Seoul, Salt Entertainment and Santa Claus Entertainment shared that Shin-hye and Taejoon's wedding will be held in a private ceremony attended by close friends and family. And let me tell you, I couldn't be happier for them. Not only that, but it was also confirmed that Shin-hye was pregnant with their first child. A lot to take in such a short time, I know. In addition to the company's statements, Shin-hye and Taejoon decided to share their own letters to their fans addressing the news. Their words were really beautiful. Shin-hye said, "I'm getting married with the person I've been in a relationship with for a long time. He has been a source of support for a long time and embraced all of the shortcomings. I would like to begin a life as a married couple with him. And though I'm cautious to say this, as it is very early on, I was blessed with a baby. Thank you for supporting my lacking self with your love. It will take some time, but I will work hard to return as a great actress soon so that you don't have to wait too long." On the other hand, Choi Taejoon's letter made all of us probably jealous because his words towards Shin-hye are straight out of a love scene in a romantic movie. "I've exchanged various emotions with and maintained a meaningful relationship with someone for a long time. She is like a savior to me who taught me without words to smile brightly when I'm happy and to cry out loud when I'm sad. Now we would like to make our marriage vows and let this love that I'm grateful for bear fruit." From denying their relationship twice to going out in public and announcing they're married and expecting a child, I don't know a couple with better character development. But these letters and them talking about each other with such love and adoration literally made my heart burst, and I can do nothing but wish a long and happy marriage for them.
But love stories aren't limited to longtime friends. Sometimes sparks fly in the most unexpected places. Since May, Ailee's engagement with Choi Hoon has stirred up plenty of buzz in the industry, sparking questions about how their romance even started. Thankfully, Ailee opened up about their surprising relationship to satisfy everyone's curiosity, revealing some fascinating details along the way. K-pop fans and viewers of the hit reality show Singles Inferno were both shocked when it was announced that legendary idol Ailee would be marrying season 1 contestant Choi Hoon. The news first surfaced in March when a Korean media outlet reported that Ailee was in a relationship with a non-celebrity businessman and they were planning to get married in 2025. Her agency confirmed the news soon after, stating that she had met her partner through an acquaintance and they were indeed planning to marry the following year. They also said that Ailee would be delivering the news herself whenever she was ready. While many were caught off guard by the news, especially since no one knew she was dating, most weren't shocked that she decided not to marry a public figure. Since many idols date and get married to non-celebrities these days, her choice of partner didn't cause much of a stir. The very next day, Ailee took to Instagram and shared a personal letter with her fans, opening up about her relationship directly. She acknowledged that they might have been surprised by the news, but thanked them for the congratulations they had sent her way. However, she said that she was upset about the fact that she didn't get to tell them the happy news first, but was overall happy about the warm response they received. In the end, Ailee assured fans that whenever she had good news, she would make sure to tell them herself. Since there was nothing aside from these two statements, fans and the public didn't probe too much into her relationship, and the wedding news quickly faded from the spotlight. Well, that was until it was revealed who her future husband would be. A few months after her relationship was first announced, News One reported that her boyfriend was none other than Choi Hoon from the first season of Singles Inferno, which shocked netizens to no end. First of all, it was very confusing why the media reported that he was a non-celebrity businessman. Not only had Hoon appeared in Singles Inferno, but he had also appeared in a few dramas like I Started Following Romance and Cafe Kilimanjaro. So while he wasn't on Lee Min-ho's level of fame, he wasn't exactly unknown. So was this all just a mistake, or did Ailee initially date a businessman before starting her relationship with Hoon? Because of the confusion, a media outlet had to come out and explain that the whole thing was a misunderstanding. According to them, when the two were first introduced, introduced, Ailee was told that Hoon was a businessman since he had ended his contract with his previous agency and was operating a restaurant in Jongdo, Seoul. The next question that people had was, how did their relationship even start? Sure, it was said that the two were introduced by an acquaintance, but many were confused about them running in the same circles. Ailee was also very vague about the relationship, and to this day, Hoon hasn't publicly discussed it, so the public had very little information to work on. Though the specifics of their relationship were kept private, it was obvious that the couple shared a strong bond. Even without any public appearances as a couple, the two were still seen together by fans, and in these rare sightings, they showed plenty of affection for one another. To explain, a fan recorded a video at the Billboard K-Power 100 event on August 27th, which Ailee was attending. Even though the person originally meant to feature the Filipina group BINI in their video, they unexpectedly captured Ailee and Hyun in a loving embrace. This footage went viral on social media, showing the couple enjoying each other's company and looking at one another with affection. Netizens were thrilled to see Ailee so happy, and this sweet moment delighted many. The video did next to nothing to fizzle out people's curiosity though, as there were still many questions on how they met and what led them to start dating and get engaged. What was known was that Hoon attended Ailee's concert in October 2023 with some friends to celebrate his birthday and even took a photo with her backstage, posting it with the caption, "Watching the concert of my favorite Ailee, had a great birthday week with my loved ones." When the news first got announced, Hoon's post got a lot of attention, raising the question, was that their first meeting, or were they already dating at the time and just dropping hints, hoping that the public would catch on? Well, Ailee finally revealed how their love story began, and it was just as surprising as one would imagine. When she appeared on the talk show BYOB, she once again stated that she felt really sad that she didn't get to be the first one to announce her relationship to her fans. Then, Ailee shared that the two met through a friend and not on a blind date like it had been heavily speculated. However, at first they weren't even interested in each other and just happened to hang out together a few times. As they got to spend time together and talk more with each other, Ailee came to see that Hoon was truly a good person and that she really enjoyed being around him. At that moment, they both understood that they wanted to marry each other, even before officially dating, almost like a scene from a romantic comedy. So Ailee realized that if she really wanted to marry him, she would have to get to know him better, which led to their first date. While it isn't exactly known when this was, as she only said that it happened in 2023, she had a really cute story about it. On the talk show, Ailee shared that their first date took place at a GOD concert, and the best part is, they didn't even consider it a date at first. Ailee revealed that Hoon didn't even ask her out, they just went to enjoy the show together. She recalled that it was a bit chilly that night, so she used his jacket to keep warm. As the two enjoyed the music, she slipped her hands inside the jacket and their hands brushed against each other. She stayed still, feeling her face flush while everyone else danced and sang around them. Ailee stated, "We were in our own little world, it was like slow motion." She joked that after that moment, she couldn't concentrate on the concert anymore. Ailee even told the host that they wanted to clap at the end but couldn't do it properly because they were holding hands. How cute is that? So their first date also became the day they officially became a couple, which is even more endearing. The best thing that fans learned through this interview though was that Ailee was really happy and that she was getting pampered, spoiled, and supported to no end. In her own words, he's very supportive and he babies me and I'm like 35 being babied. It feels really good. This made a lot of sense, especially since Hoon had mentioned in the past that he cares for his girlfriend like a baby and treats her well when he's in a relationship. She also said that she's no longer feeling concerned about anything, which is apparently a first for her. Ailee shared that she's no longer focused on how well her songs perform. Instead, she's more passionate about the process of creating music and enjoying what she loves to do. This made her fans extremely happy, with one of them commenting, "Knowing she's no longer stressed about her music and is just enjoying the creative process makes my heart soar. Her joy truly shines through in everything she does." Another commented on how comforting it was for them as a fan to hear that Ailee didn't have any concerns anymore. It's clear that Ailee seems to be in a better place these days. While we can't say her love life is the sole reason for that, it's likely that Hoon has played a significant role in helping her through tough times. Despite the fact that Ailee was radiating with joy when she talked about Hoon, how they met, and how their relationship started, there are still a lot of people who don't like the pairing. First of all, many argued that her decision to get married was very hasty, since it hadn't been long since they met. If they met late last year and began dating in November or December, it suggests they were planning to marry in under a year, which made netizens worry that things were moving too fast. Others had other concerns, mostly related to Sehun's appearance in Singles Inferno. If you missed the first season of the show, you might not know that Sehun spent much of it pining after influencer Song Jia, who was also a contestant in that season, and following her around. He had even admitted that he fell in love with her during filming. Most viewers of the show saw his behavior as embarrassing and pathetic, with some even going as far as to label him as a red flag. Not only that, but because he was so infatuated with Jia, there were speculations that he was still in love with her, even though it had been 3 years since the first season was filmed. Instead of finding his actions embarrassing, though, others considered them sweet, seeing them as a sign of his loyalty to one person. Ultimately, the opinions, rumors, and speculation don't really matter. What truly counts is that Ailee appears very happy with Sehun and that he treats her well. Yet while that romance caught attention, another grew from a drama that left everyone talking.
Nobody would have thought Yeon and Hyun would end up in a relationship with each other in real life, especially considering that they did a very good job at portraying hate for each other in The Glory. But we all know by now that the entertainment industry is full of surprises, and of course, Dispatch had to be there to uncover yet another secret romance. On April 1st, Dispatch released an exclusive report revealing that an April Fool's couple has been born. Turns out that they were talking about Hyun and Yeon, who were suspected to be dating after being spotted together in private. They revealed that on December 15th of last year, the two were seen together at Hyun's residence. It seems like they were caught on a date, or at least they were reportedly having fun. According to Dispatch, it was a misty day and it had just snowed, so the two decided to build a miniature snowman together. They then reportedly decorated the hood of Hyun's car and took pictures of their masterpiece. In the pictures Dispatch took, you can see Hyun laying on the car while Yeon is cheering on him from a distance. The pair wasn't done having fun yet because the next day, they were spotted visiting Yongin Recreational Forest. Hyun made sure to get them coffee on the way to the forest, and that's when he was caught by the paparazzi. Although these might have just been friendly encounters, that doesn't seem very likely after their reported closeness on the set of The Glory. The cast of The Glory bonded extremely well with each other. They all became such close friends that an affiliate even spoke up about how this might have contributed to Hyun and Jeon's relationship blossoming. They said, "The teamwork of the Glory team is excellent. They often had group dinners. That must have been how their relationship bloomed." According to Dispatch, the two managed to keep their relationship a secret from the rest of the cast. However, their interactions with one another at work dinners gave away that they might have been a little bit more than just friends. It's reported that by January of this year, Hyun was booked and busy. In fact, he was so busy that he had to film 2 dramas simultaneously. While he was filming for his new drama, The Good Bad Mother, he could also be found on the set for his upcoming thriller titled The Gravedigger. Despite this incredibly busy schedule, he still never missed even one of the team's dinners with the crew and the cast of The Glory. During one of these dinners, something interesting happened. Dispatch reported that when it was time to go home, Hyun acted as if he was Jeon's manager by taking her home in his own manager's van. It seems like Hyun is a true romantic because it's also reported that the two went on a date on March 14th, which is White Day in Korea. During this holiday, love is celebrated once again, and those who received a gift during Valentine's Day can now return their favor. It's said that Hyun took Yeon on a sweet chocolate date in Gumhodong, which is Hyun's neighborhood. Although Dispatch's report is full of speculation, it turns out that they were right all along. Shortly after the report was made, Yeon and Hyun's respective agencies stated that they would be looking into the report. Almost immediately after, they confirmed that the two were seeing each other and encouraged fans to support them in their journey together. Yeon's agency wrote, "The two have become intimate as co-stars and developed such intimacy into a romantic one as a couple." They then continued by revealing that their relationship has just started, so they're still at the beginning stages of getting to know each other more. As a closing statement, they wrote, "The two have been taking things slowly, so please congratulate them." Similarly, Hyun's agency wrote, "After spending some time as close colleagues, the two of them developed an interest in one another, and they are cautiously getting to know each other." Considering the two just started dating and are still getting to know each other, there's not much to tell yet about their relationship. We know that they met on the set of The Glory, which must have been around February of 2022. This is based on one of Song Hye-kyul's Instagram stories from last year. On February 3rd, she posted a picture of the script of episode 1 and 2, suggesting that this was when the script reading was happening and when everyone got to meet each other for the first time. This means that they've known each other for around a year now. Reports revealed that they got interested in each other after a cast trip last summer, and after spending more and more time with each other on set, they decided to make it it official. Although their relationship was mostly a secret and no one on set knew that they were dating, some crew members did suspect it. A drama official spoke up about this and revealed that although they tried their best not to make it too obvious, you could still tell by the way that they were interacting with each other. They said Hyun and Jong created that type of atmosphere by only sharing things that couples do. Unfortunately for us viewers, we haven't seen much behind the scenes content of Yeon and Hyun together. There is one picture of them in Jong's clinic when Yeonjin is there to undergo one of his procedures. They seem to be discussing a shot together, and it's an understatement to say that they look good together. The reports did say that they're deciding to take it slow, which means that we'll definitely see a lot more of them in the future. Fans of the two and viewers of The Glory are taking the unexpected news extremely well. Right after the rumors emerged, their relationship became a hot topic on social media. After it was confirmed that they were dating, viewers took to the internet to share their 2 cents about the news. Most people were absolutely ecstatic to hear that they were dating, but some were a little confused because it was extremely unexpected news. Others were mourning the fact that Hyun is now a taken man, completely shattering their dreams of ever having a chance with him. People are even praising Hyun for being such a romantic and taking Yeon out on various dates. Another netizen might have even accidentally predicted that Yeon and Hyun would be a couple in the future. On the 11th of March, someone made a speculative post about Hyun's relationship status on an online forum called DC Inside. The author of the post wrote 2 symbols, one representing Hyun and one for another person, and claimed that the people representing these symbols were seeing each other. The netizen who wrote the post tried to find out who this other symbol could represent and guessed that it might be Yeon. Other netizens who came across the post gave their opinions, but it didn't receive that much attention. In hindsight, people should have paid more attention to it since this netizen actually hit the jackpot with their guess. After the dating rumors were confirmed, some netizens went back to watch cast reaction videos and claimed that you could definitely tell that Hyun and Yeon were into each other all along. They were talking about a specific video, namely the behind the scenes commentary video that was released in January. Hyun appeared in this video, and after watching one of Yeon's scenes, he reacted to it by imitating her lines and expression. This caught the attention of netizens, and they immediately went to the comments to express that this is definitely one of the signs that they were already dating when that video was filmed. Someone wrote, "It's cute that Lee Hyun copied Lim Yeon," and another person added, "They were dating back then too." This isn't Yeon's first time being in a public relationship. Back in January of 2018, it was confirmed that she was seeing Iuk, the chairman of W Foundation. At the time, Iuk ran the nonprofit organization, which was mainly focused on preserving nature. After dating rumors emerged, Yeon's agency confirmed that she was seeing Iuk, but didn't disclose the length of their relationship for personal reasons. It was said that the two had met 6 to 7 months before their relationship was confirmed. Reportedly, they went on dates just like any ordinary couple without being worried about getting photographed by paparazzi. They even went on a trip to Singapore together. However, they got spotted during one of their dates at the mall and had to go public. This love story came to an end quickly though, because the two called it quits after only 6 months. According to reports, they parted ways to focus on their individual careers. Hyun, on the other hand, hasn't been in a public relationship before. Luckily, there's a first time for everything. He did have a girlfriend in the past whom he actually left for his career. During an interview with K-Korea, Hyun revealed that his father was against him pursuing an acting career, so he had to work hard to prove that he could do it. So when he got a role in Sweet Home, he did everything to portray his character as authentically as possible, including breaking up with his girlfriend. Hyun's character had just lost the love of his life, so in order to relate more, Hyun made the decision to break up with his girlfriend as well. He said, "I told my girlfriend we should break up so I could play the role. I really don't know why I did that. I was about 21 or 22. His acting career was clearly his top priority, but luckily for him, he now has a stellar career and a gorgeous girlfriend."
But the world of love is full of surprises, and another journey began far away from the spotlight of K-dramas.
It's been only 3.5 years since Song Joong-ki divorced Song Hye-kyo, so it took the world by surprise when it was revealed that he was getting married again and even has a child on the way. On the 30th of January, Joong-ki shocked his fans when he posted a personal letter on his fan cafe. He wanted to personally share the news that he is getting married to Katy Louise Saunders. He wrote, "I have promised Katy Louise Saunders, who has been supporting me and sharing time together, to spend the rest of my life together." Joong-ki continued by praising Katy and shared that she is is a very wise person who he admires deeply. He explained that she's led a very passionate life and that she inspires him to become a better person. He then revealed that the two of them were actually expecting a child, which might have been the most shocking news to fans. He wrote, "We have been trying hard to keep each other's promise, and gratefully, we have welcomed a precious life between the two of us." Joong explained that they were planning to build a happy family and that the baby set their love in stone. They registered their marriage on the same day, and he added that this decision was completely based on their deepest love and trust. He continued by saying that they would be moving forward in the same direction and thanked his fans from the bottom of his heart for all the support that they've been giving him over the years. When it comes to his career, Joong revealed that now, more than ever, he will be giving his fullest potential when acting to make sure that he becomes a better actor and a person his fans will wish to support. Shortly after this letter was posted, Dispatch also released a set of photos in which Katy is seen shopping for baby clothes in South Korea. It turns out she was preparing for the birth of their child with her mother and making sure their baby has all the necessities. Dispatch revealed that Katy has been in South Korea for a while now. They shared that she came to the country somewhere around spring last year together with Joong and that they've been living in a villa in Hanam-dong ever since. They managed to stay pretty low-key since not many people were aware of the fact that they were together. Yet Dispatch stated that they did go out and even travel together without being very worried about the public's opinion. It seems like Joong also went out of his way to make his wife stay in Korea as comfortable as possible. The report shared that he hired a teacher for her who could translate between English and Korean for her. He did this because he was often away from home due to his busy filming schedule. When the two found out that Katy was pregnant, Joong made sure to fly her parents over to Korea to be with her during this special time. Katy's family recently moved into a $16 million villa in Itaewon, so they're definitely comfortable. His agency responded to this Dispatch report, saying that it's difficult to confirm whether the stated things are all true since it's his personal life. However, they didn't blatantly deny it, so there must be some truth to it. Joong's agency also briefly updated his fans with some more details about the wedding. Hyun Studio shared that the wedding ceremony will be held separately. However, they also said that nothing specific has been decided yet, so there's some more planning to do. The agency added that the two won't spend their lives as newlyweds only in South Korea. It seems like they'll be going back and forth between Korea and the United Kingdom, where Katy is originally from. In December of last year, it already became public knowledge that Joong was seeing someone. On the 26th, his agency released a statement revealing that he was in a relationship with a British woman who is not a celebrity. The agency didn't share any other details about this relationship and asked fans to understand that they're unable to confirm any information other than that Joong is seeing someone. They continued by urging fans not to publish or share any rumors or unconfirmed reports. As a closing statement, they said, "We hope that you will look warmly upon their relationship." It's safe to say that Hyun Studio didn't have all their facts right, since Katy isn't really a non-celebrity. After their relationship was announced, there was a lot of speculation about who this mysterious British woman could be. Despite the request from Joong's agency to not share any speculative posts, Korean media went on an investigation to pinpoint who his new girlfriend was, and they kind of nailed it. On the same day the relationship went public, netizens already shared that they speculated his girlfriend was none other than the former British actress Katy Louise, and they were right. Fans really pay attention to detail because the way they found out about her identity was through an award show speech. During the 2022 Upon Star Awards, Joong won an award for Vincenzo, so naturally he had to give a speech. During this speech, he thanked his agency and expressed love for his family. But what netizens also noticed is that he mentioned someone named Katy during his speech. Not only did he express gratitude towards Katy, he also shared his love for Nala, Maya, and Anthes. It's a long-known fact that Nala is Joong's own beloved dog, but Maya and Anthes happen to be Katy's pets. Netizens put 1 and 2 together and figured out that it's actually the British actress he's dating. Katy is only a year older than Joong and was born to a Colombian mother and a British father. She spent most of her time traveling between Italy and England. In the early 2000s, she was very busy in the international film industry and is most known for her role in Los Borgia, which was released in 2006. It's rumored that Katy has actually been in Joong's life for quite some time now because fans are speculating that she was his personal English teacher and even helped him with his Italian lines for his role in Vincenzo. The public believes that during her time as his teacher, they developed feelings for each other and eventually decided to start dating. This was further confirmed when the two of them were spotted on vacation together in Bali. Fans also saw them at the airport together, and some expressed that they feel happy that Joong and his girlfriend can go out like a regular couple. Allegedly, the two two even went overseas together to attend a wedding of one of Katy's relatives. There was also speculation that Katy was pregnant before Joong announced it with his letter. Rumors were kickstarted in an online community when one of the users stated that Joong was spotted visiting a gynecologist with a foreign actress by his side. The post quickly became a hot topic within the community and made its way to social media. As a result, some Korean media were sharing that his girlfriend might be pregnant, which caused Joong's agency to quickly respond. They released an official statement in which they wrote that they don't plan on responding to the pregnancy rumors and once again urged the public to stop spreading speculation. It's estimated that he and Katy have been together for about a year now, and fans hope this marriage will last longer than his previous one. Joong's divorce to Song Hye-kyo is a moment in the entertainment industry that won't be forgotten for a very long time. The way the divorce was handled was quite messy and left a sour taste in everyone's mouth. Hye-kyo was filming abroad when the divorce announcement was made, and it said that she found out about it right when it hit the media. Although most fans are happy about Joong's marriage announcement, others have expressed that they feel sorry for his ex-wife in this situation. They think it's unfair that Hye-kyo had to face so much backlash after their divorce, and that no one stood up for her, but now that Joong is getting married again, everyone is praising him. Hye-kyo's fans state that if the roles were reversed and she would be getting married to a foreigner, she would receive tons of backlash instead of praise. Back in 2019, Joong was the one who filed for the divorce. In South Korea, the one who files the divorce is usually the one that got treated badly by the other during the marriage. Netizens criticized Hye-kyo a lot and even went as far as to shame her, call her a cheater and a bad wife. They were sure that she must have done something to upset him for him to make such an abrupt decision. Others believe the two got divorced because Joong wanted children and Hye-kyo didn't. In the past, she mentioned that if she were to have children, she would take a break from acting. This never happened though, since she was active in many projects throughout the years that they were in together. In the past, Hye-kyo's agency revealed that it was their clashing personalities that drove them apart. However, now that Joong is having a child with Katy, the rumor that they got divorced over the topic of children resurfaced. Other people believe that there's no reason to feel sad for Hye-kyo and that bringing her up in this situation is irrelevant because she has been doing so much better ever since they got a divorce. Fans say that she has been doing great career-wise and that being in a relationship doesn't immediately have to mean that you're happy. They add that she's been thriving as a single woman, and mentioning her every time Joong is mentioned is completely unnecessary.
And finally, love doesn't only belong to actors. One creator shared her own mysterious story with the world. Let's talk about the most mysterious part of Stephanie's life, her romantic relationship. As of right now, Stephanie lives in a pretty expensive house in New York, together with her husband, who's often referred to as Mr. Mango Butt, matching his wife's YouTube tag. Despite the fact that she posts almost daily, she managed to keep her husband almost completely anonymous. He appeared in quite a few of her videos, but she's been super secretive about him and never revealed his face. Instead, Stephanie got really creative with her editing, often hiding him behind emojis, masks, and strategic camera angles. The couple's intense privacy has left fans speculating about who the man behind the carefully curated image is. Subtle hints within Stephanie's content sparked rumors that her husband is actually insanely rich, adding yet another intriguing layer to the already mysterious narrative of their relationship. In a candid video, Stephanie revealed that she and her husband met each other through a mutual friend. She revealed that, ironically enough, they were brought together by an unexpected Cupid, her ex-boyfriend. Stephanie was nursing a broken heart after a painful breakup. Her ex-boyfriend's infidelity had shattered her world, and her social media was a reflection of her emotional turmoil. However, Stephanie wasn't aware that these posts were being seen by a secret admirer, her future husband. In the video, her husband reveals he was captivated by her, but since she was taken, it was pretty much a lost cause. He even went to a party thinking Stephanie would be there just for the sake of catching a glimpse of her in person. Although things were looking bleak for them, fate had other plans. Eventually, Stephanie and her ex parted ways and determined to move on. She stumbled upon her husband's Instagram profile. Turns out she had heard of husband while she was dating her ex and even thought he was pretty cute. The minute she was single, Stephanie was on a mission. As a way to catch his attention, she decided to like not one, but 5 of his pictures. This worked instantly as the two started interacting more, and Stephanie thought she had found herself the perfect rebound. Her now husband surprised her by immediately asking her for her phone number. They started texting and immediately bickered a little over their texting habits. One thing led to another, and Stephanie ended up throwing a party at her house, inviting him over. She even had to threaten her brothers not to tell their mother that she'd be throwing a big house party because this would be an important evening for her. She and her husband first met at this party, and sparks were flying right off the bat. Things were going pretty well, so they decided to go on their very first date. In the video, they revealed their first date took place at a local Mexican restaurant, Moe's Mexican Grill. Funnily enough, Stephanie forgot this was their first date, as she said the two of them have had so many memorable moments together that it's hard to remember all of them. The first date went well enough for them to continue seeing each other. Eventually, things got serious, and they started going on weekly dates to IKEA, as that was the most affordable way for them to do something fun together. It seems like he was pretty serious about Stephanie right off the bat, because on their third date, he asked her what their 5-year plan would be. Now, they've been together for over a decade, but they haven't always had the smoothest relationship. In a podcast episode, Stephanie revealed they've had many ups and downs over the years. One time, she was even convinced her husband would leave her. Luckily, this never happened, and they only grew stronger by finding ways to navigate these hardships. A big struggle point for her partner was Stephanie's depression. She had been going through it for a pretty long time, and he just didn't know how to help her. He eventually learned that there was no solution and that he just had to be there for her. After some years of being together, Mr. Mango Butt's title got upgraded from boyfriend to fiancé. In 2019, Stephanie shared her engagement to her partner with her fans. Of course, the public was more than thrilled and couldn't wait for the wedding. Unfortunately, they had to wait for years to come because the couple didn't get married until July of 2023. Stephanie broke the internet when she uploaded a video titled "We Got Married." She vlogged her entire wedding experience and even included the vows, making it a very emotional video. Fans were wondering why it took so long for the two to officially become husband and wife, and it turns out that it was all due to family issues. In a vlog, she explained that their families had very opposing opinions on what the wedding should look like. Since both her partner and Stephanie wanted to please as many people as possible, it took quite some time for the two to make their final decisions in terms of preparation. When Stephanie finally dropped the wedding vlog, the internet went absolutely crazy. The public had been waiting for this moment for years now, so emotions were running high. The vlog revealed some never shared before details about their relationship, such as the fact that he was Stephanie's very first follower, meaning that he's been with her since day one. She revealed that at one point her husband worked 3 part-time jobs in order to help Stephanie follow her dreams. He was actually the one who pushed her to start uploading mukbangs on the internet. She was nervous to tell him since she was convinced it wouldn't work out anyway. Her husband eased her anxiety by promising her she would make it, even buying her her first camera and microphone. Not to mention, he would drop anything to help her film videos. In the end, it worked out perfectly, as Stephanie's channels became insanely popular over the years. Judging from the videos Stephanie uploads, their love story is honestly something right out of a fairy tale. Although the public knows a lot about their time together, no one knows anything about her husband. Stephanie has never shared his name, face, or profession, so everything is just one big guess. Because of all the mystery surrounding his identity, fans started theorizing a lot. Before Stephanie uploaded her wedding vlog, many people were convinced that he was actually extremely wealthy. After Stephanie uploaded their wedding video, it became very clear that the two were anything but well off when she first started her channel. Her husband hinted at this years earlier though, as his Instagram account was full of remarks about wanting to live a more expensive lifestyle. In December 2017, he shared a photo of the two on a boat with the caption, "When we buy a boat, Miss Mango Butt would like to name it Honey's Money." This playful remark hints that boat ownership was most definitely a future aspiration rather than a current reality. He once again hinted at a more down-to-earth lifestyle in July 2018 when he posted a picture of a Lamborghini captioning it, "Not our car, but flexing on them, haters anyways." At the time, having a luxurious car wasn't in the cards for them. Similarly, Stephanie shared a picture in June 2018 sitting near a very expensive Shelby Cobra with the caption saying, "I do not own this beauty, which is why I sat awkwardly far so the owner wouldn't come out screaming." Given the couple's relatively modest lifestyle as depicted in their social media posts, it is reasonable to conclude that neither Stephanie nor her partner were thriving financially during the early stages of her YouTube career. Her husband most definitely wasn't enjoying the wealthy lifestyle, as it's said that he has been employed as a sales executive and watch expert at Harry Winston, a globally renowned luxury jewelry brand, since 2015. This explains his encounter with Jeff Bezos, who might have just been one of his high-profile clients. Although her partner isn't a billionaire, he was definitely making enough money to support support Stephanie and her dreams. The minute her channels started blowing up, they were able to buy a luxurious house worth around $2.3 million the minute Stephanie's channels started blowing up. This place was located in Sherman Oaks, one of the most prestigious neighborhoods of Los Angeles. In an older video, Stephanie revealed that buying this house really messed with her mental health. She started struggling a lot with her depression and anxiety, which put some strains on their relationships. Her husband didn't know how to handle her emotions, and the stress of buying a new place overwhelmed him to the point they would fight constantly. With time, they overcame this struggle and came out much stronger. As their careers flourished, their financial circumstances improved dramatically. They bought an amazing residence in New York City and marked a personal milestone, their wedding. They chose to hold their ceremony in a picturesque chapel in the Swiss Alps, which definitely isn't the cheapest wedding location. Having navigated the complexities of early relationships, career challenges, and financial hurdles, Stephanie and her husband managed to create a comfortable and stable life for themselves. Their journey from humble beginnings to a luxurious New York apartment is proof of their resilience, hard work, and genuine love. It's safe to say that they'll live a happy, wealthy life for years to come. Some love stories are romantic, others are dramatic, and a few feel straight out of a fairy tale. If you want to dive deeper into more unforgettable romances, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.